Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alpha. In this video, in this channel, I'm teaching you how to develop Android apps. So if you are new to this series, we are now in episode 4. So we already designed our uploading image. Then now we are creating a Java site. So you are now coding. So if you are new to this channel, please watch the previous videos. Then as you see, at last video we added this click listener for clicking image to pick an image. So now I added this code. Okay, so this code is the one which is handling image. Then it compresses the image with a bitmap. So, and it's changing our image to URI of the compressed image. So now this image, this compressed image will be handled by a byte. So it's a private byte, then image byte. Okay, so this part is act like a string, so it will keep our compressed image on a byte. Then I compressed it to 30. Okay, so now I also added the click listener of the pattern. So if you come to design, as you see, this is our uploading pattern. Then I initialize the pattern and then I set it on click listener. So now we are continuing to coding. So we are now starting to upload. So we say start uploading. Okay, then we create a new then we create a method outside of the initialize. Then I will cut this. Okay, so I want to cut this and paste bottom of the on results activity. So inside on create, we'll call a string. So I'll say a string equals to description. Let's say description. So I'll say description equals to product description dot get text dot to string. So now you are changing our edited text to string. Okay, so inside bottom of this I will say if text utility. So now you are putting an error. So you are checking if there is a description or not. So if it's empty, then I will put a description of the string. So if there is no string, we'll put an error. So we say a product disc dot set error. Okay, then product. So product description is required. So we say it's required. Okay, then now we want to say, we'll say else if. So now we want to check the image. So we'll call our byte. So we'll say image byte equals to null. So if it's empty, if it's not, there's no image, we'll toast a message. So we'll toast a message. So we'll toast a message. Okay, so we say select product image, then Now I want to say else. Okay, so now we will start editing to upload our image, but before we go further, let's go step by step. Now we want to add the bottom of this. We want to call the database reference, so we call our Firebase. So we say database reference equals to product ref. Then we close. Then we call a progress dialog. So we'll use a progress dialog. Sorry. So we say progress dialog. Then we can say a progress dialog. Okay. Then inside this, we want to call let's call Firebase auth. So let's call Firebase auth. We can say mauth. Okay. Then we can call a Firebase we can call Firebase user. Yeah, in case of this in case if this app will be used by different users, so we say Firebase user. So we say Firebase user equals to, let's say, m users. Okay, you can say m user. Right, inside this we will call, inside this I like to add we want to change the name of our action bar. So we say get support. We want to get support, so we say get support action bar. Okay, dot set title. Then we say upload products, or we can say upload products. Okay, then bottom of this we want to call our Firebase auth. So we'll call we start by mauth equals to Firebase auth dot get instant. Okay, then we close. Then bottom of this we want to call m user. So we say m user equals to mauth. Okay, mauth, then get current user. Alright, then bottom of this we want to call our database reference. So we will store our description and image URI. So we call product ref equals to Firebase. Now we want Firebase database. Okay, dot get instant dot get reference dot child. Then we say products. Yes, we say products. Then we close this. Okay, so let me save the project. Okay, so now we are done. Let's go. Okay, sorry, you are not done to initialize. So now we want to initialize our progress bar. So we say progress dialog. Let's go back to coding. Okay, so now we want to call our progress bar. So we start by calling our progress bar dot set title. So we want to say uploading product. Then we say progress dialog dot set message. Then we say please wait while connecting. Okay, bottom of this we want to call we want to set our dialog. So we say we want to set our dialog, so we say progress dialog dot we want to, if the user touches on screen, so you don't want our progress bar to disappear or to close, so we say false. Okay, then at the bottom now we want to show our dialog, so we say progress dialog, then we say dot show. Okay, then now we want to create our push key, so we say a final string, so we say final, then we say string, final string. Then we can call this you can put any name you want, you can write anything you want, so that will show this is a key. So you can say ID key if you want, or you can say key, so it's up to you. So I will say key ID equals to, so we check from the database, from the Firebase, then dot push key dot push dot get key. Okay, so you want to get the key. If when uploading you want the key, it's very important. So now you was creating a storage of our image, so we say storage reference. Then we can say, you can say it's a file path. Okay, so file path equals to Firebase. We can say Firebase storage, because now we need Firebase storage dot get instant dot get reference. So inside the reference we can write inside the reference, now you are adding our reference, so we can say product images, okay, without space, then dot child. Then now you want to call our user, so we'll say muser, dot get UID. Then outside of this we will call our child, another child, then we'll say our child. Then we want to call our key ID, so we call our key ID, then plus, then this is the type of the image that you will be uploading, so you can say JPG. Okay, so as you see, when compressing here, you can change this format, compress format. So if I say dot, you will see that there's types of JPG, so you can leave it a JPG, you can use it as a web, so it's as a web picture, so it's up to you. So if I say use it as a web picture, so if someone hack our database, will not able to download these images, so this image will be corrupt. But if it's a If it's a JPG, it will be able to download this image. So now you are done here, then we can close. So now let's go to a second step for final uploading. So now we say final uploading. So we say final upload task equals to upload task, then to a file path. Okay, so you are calling a file path dot, then now you are putting that bytes inside, then we will call our image byte. Okay, so that's the compressed image, then we called it. So now you want to upload the task, so we'll say upload task. So I can say upload task, then we add to failure listener first. So we say add on failure listener, and new on failure listener. Okay, so now inside our failure listener, we want to test a message. So we'll say we'll toast a message because the image is successfully is failed. So we'll toast a message, then get text. So we say get a message, then we say dot get message. Okay, so bottom of this we want to add on success listener. So if we add on success listener on task, so as you see, I'm selecting the first one, new on success listener. On success listener, then I can toast a message. So I will toast a message again to show that the image has been successfully. So I will say image successfully uploaded. So this toast will be tracking our image. Then I will close this. Then now we want to call a task. So we say task, then task URI, then we'll say task URI, then outside we say URL task, okay, then equals to upload task dot, because it's continuing. So now you want to download the URI. So inside this, let's leave it a little bit return, then we will correct the return. Okay, so now if it's successful, you want to check. So you say if task dot is successfully Then we want to download you want to throw the task exception. So we say task, we say throw task exception. Then we put a semicolon. Then now we want to download the image link, so we'll create a string on top. So let's go back to global. Then bottom of this we can say a string. We can say string download image URI. Okay. Yes, yeah, we can say string download URI, so that we store our downloaded URI. So then let's go back. Okay, so at the bottom of this we say we call our string download equals to file path dot get download URI dot to string. Then we close this. Okay, so now we want to return the file path of this, so just remove this null. Then we say file path, dot get download URI. Okay, so now it's done. You are done. Then now you want to add this on complete listener. So we say dot add on complete listener. Say new on complete listener. Okay, so now we want to check if this task is successfully. So we say if task dot is successfully, then now you want to create you want to store this to our real-time database. So you want to store this image URI and our image URI and the file description and the product description. So we start by creating a date, or we can download, we can say download URI, then equals to okay. So we were done there. Now we want to create a date. So let me save my files. So we say date, then let's import date class. We import date class. Okay, so then we say new date, we say new date, then we put a semicolon, then we're creating a simple date. So we'll create a simple date format equals to format. So we can say a formatter, let's try to say a formatter in case, then equals to new simple date format, then we say D for date, then for month, then for years is for about 4, then inside this we put a capital T, then we put hours, we put minutes, we put seconds. Okay, then we close this. Then now we want to create a string of our date, so we want to collect our date, so we'll store inside the string. So inside this string we'll say string, let's say date, okay, so because it's a simple date, you can say a simple date equals to formatter dot you can say formatter dot format, then we call our date inside this, so we call our date. So now our date is now a string, so it's okay. So now we want to call our database and our hash map. So let me save the project. Okay, so there's an error. Okay, this is an error, we'll fix that error. So we say a product ref dot child. Okay, so we want to for now we can live without using a user ID because we didn't register. So I will skip don't use this. Then we'll add it on the next video when we are using a register, so that we'll be using a user ID. If user register, then we will get his user ID. So now what I want to do, let's go back on top here where it says a user ID. So let's remove this child of the user because we don't have a registration, so we didn't register anyone or any account, so we don't have an account. So let's come here, then we put our key as our push key. So inside this I will provide our key, so I will call my key. Okay, so this key is the same as for images, so that will be able to delete. So I will update my children's. Okay, so update children. So before adding this, we must create a hash map. So we say hash map, then we say string comma object, then we go out of this, then we can say a product. Yes, so we say product equals to new hash map. Okay, so we close this, we put a semicolon, then we say product. We say product. So when you are calling product, you are calling this part. So this is a product dot put, then we put as a string. So we'll say disk is for description. Yes, you can say disk. Okay, we say disk, then we call our product description. So on our string the string that you are writing here is this string, so it's the one we are calling now. So we'll say description. Okay, then we put our semicolon, so we control and I will duplicate this. Then inside this I will say we'll say product Yuri. Okay, or we can say, yeah, it's okay, product Yuri. Then let's call this product disk. Okay, then we call this date. Then inside this we will call our string that we stored on top. So for our image Yuri, so we need the downloaded link, so we say downloaded image Yuri. Then inside this we want to call our date, our simple date, so I'll just say simple date. Okay, so now we want to push, we want on our children's, so we put this product, so we say product. Okay, so we were done there. Then now we want to add on success listener, so we say add on complete listener, new on complete listener. Okay, so now as you see we have two errors. So the first one, add on complete listener, so if you scroll straight, then there's this error, so you want to add on failure listener, new on failure listener. Then we toast a message, then we say, then here we can say plus e dot get message. Okay, then we put our semicolon. Also we need to deactivate our progress bar, so our progress bar, so we say progress dialog dot dismiss. Okay, so I will copy this. Okay, then I'll copy this, then I will add on failure listener again here. Okay, so now
if task is successful, then we stop the progress bar. Okay, so now it's okay. So what you can do, you want to add this on failure listener. On failure listener, then we stop the progress bar, then we toast the message, then we say failed. Okay, so now we close by semicolon. Okay, so now we save our project. So we want to go back to our close button logic. Then we copy this file. Then we come and paste it here. So inside this, we paste this. Okay, then we toast a message of our successfully uploaded. Okay, so right, our code is okay. Our code is okay. Okay, so now let's run the app.
So now it's installing. So your passcode, for this project, for this uploading is so this is your passcode. Yes, before we start uploading, we want to visit our Firebase. So go to Firebase, then log in, then then click your project. So as you see, first we start by signing in our user. So you click authentication, then you get started. So you want to allow our user to register with email and password. Then on sign-in method, you choose email, then you enable here, then you save. Okay, then you are done. Then come to build, then choose a Firestore. So in Firestore, we'll use ID. Then you create a database in Cloud Firestore. Then you click next. So we choose the productive mode, then we enable. So I wrote some codes, I wrote some rules. So you will get these rules inside the doc of our project, of our source codes. So I'll copy this. Then you come to rules. Then we paste allowed under allow and read. So we paste. Then we publish. So as you see, if request f.auth.uid, if it's null, then we allow user to access the Cloud Firestore. So now we come down to real-time database. Then we create a real-time database. So it's where we'll be saving our image and downloading we'll be saving our product information and image URI. So then next, then we need a logged mode. So for now we don't have any register, so we just on our rules we say true, we just give a true, then we'll come back if we have a registered user, then we'll change these rules. So for now we can say true, and here we say true, then we publish. Okay, then now at last we want a storage to store our image. Then we get started with storage. Then we need a productive mode, then we say next, then we're done. Then we come to rules. Okay, so allow read and write, we make it to true. Okay, so we'll come back and change these rules so that we'll use our auth ID. So for now we don't have any registered email, so then we just use true and false. Then if we add a register, then we'll come and change these rules. So let's publish this. Okay, so we are done. So for now, let's go back to our project and run our project to our device so that we test our first image. So okay, our application has been successfully installed. As you see, successfully installed. So now we'll try to upload our first image. So right, the image that I want to upload, it's it's 1 megabytes, 1.5 megabytes. Okay, so let's click launch. I'll click launch. Then okay, so as you see, this is a storage of our image. Okay, as you see, our first image has been uploaded. So if we check product image, it shows that there is a image inside. Then in a real-time database, then our first information has been saved. The first product upload, then this is the product URI of our link of our stored image. So it's working fine. So I think my network is down, so that's why it's rolling over and over, but our product has been successfully uploaded, so our code does not have any error, so our code is okay. So now we are done with our first upload. So let's change this product name, the name of our activity. So let's change to admin section. So change to admin section. I think this one will make our app nice. Admin section. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share my videos. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video.